stop replay buffer activate. Let's see if this works. Come on, trying to hit play. Stanley Parable not load. Is this going to be what happens? The game doesn't load. Oh, this is going to be so stupid. So basically, just for context for you, it's basically you're in an office and there's some guy talking in the background, effectively. So this is completely new to me. I've never played it before, but I know of it. If that makes sense. So,
yeah.
Confirm English. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Okay. There you go, hit confirm. Alright, let's see what crazy crap we get into. Please enter the current time. What is it? 50. What? Shit. Do you want AM or PM? Oh, you want PM? Alright, it's 5 PM. How the hell am I adding the time in? Crazy. Okay. No accessibility settings can be. Okay, that's fine. This is insane. Oh, hi, 5 people who are here. How are you doing? Right. For context, I've never played this game before. I've heard stuff. Never is the loading. What? What? Never is ever the end is never the end. There's never. What the fuck is that?
Loading
This
new.
is the story of a man named Stanley.
So the end is never the end, but the loading new.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he
finally
was
I'm working in room 427, Rich.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He
I
sat
would
at his
help
desk
if
in
you
room 427
bloody send
and
me
he
there
pushed
where they
buttons
are.
on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push.
Alright, so normal corporate job there.
This is what employee 427 did.
Are you in an office?
Day,
Yeah. Looks like my old office, actually.
Although others might have considered
Is it?
It looks like
Stanley
it, to be
relished every
honest.
moment that the orders came in.
Is it in Chester?
Though he had been
No.
made
Well, it might as well be. Yeah, I worked in an exact similar situation. Not like not the.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Okay.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour.
Oh, for an hour,
when he
okay.
realized that not one single order had arrived.
Been
on
at
the
we're
monitor
definitely an
for him to
hour,
follow.
Rich, aren't we?
No one had showed up.
Yeah,
to give
this
him
is a typical
instructions
corporate
or a
office,
meeting,
man.
Or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete
So it's not remote
isolation.
workstation
Something
work
was very
placement
clearly
like you have
wrong.
now.
Shocked.
No, this
frozen solid,
this game.
Stanley found himself
It makes it
unable
look
to
like
move
it.
for the longest
Oh
time.
yeah, but yeah, the one we're
But
talking
as he
about
came
would be
to his
completely
wits and
remote,
regained
remote
his
stuff.
senses, he
Oh,
got up from his
I've got
desk
control.
and stepped
Oh,
out of his office.
Can I want to sharpen my pencil.
Whoops. I've made the boo-boo.
You made a boo boo. Where'd you put your boo boos? All right, okay, hold on. Janet, you here? Yeah, Janet's hiding under the table. Denise.
The boo-boo.
All of his co-workers were gone.
They're gone?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to
Well,
go to the
they
meeting room.
all
Perhaps he had
quit.
simply missed a memo.
I hate Mondays. Yeah, maybe I have just missed a memo.
Stanley went around touching. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
Are
co-workers.
you hiding under the desk? Nope, no one's hiding under the desk. Oh. Turn the computer off.
Save electricity.
Yeah, I've got to save electricity, man. Gotta save it. The heck? Okay. That's a nice foot. That's nice. Why am I pressing buttons? Okay. What if I don't go to the break room? What if I go back to my desk? I want to go back to my desk!
That's Rachel, won't be a sec.
Okay. Alright, where are we going? Okay. What was the break room? Oh, might as well turn that off. Not wasting electricity. What is going on there? Okay. Can I open that door? No. What happened here? No, I'm so confused. What? F. Okay. Can I get... Why is there a ladder there? What the... Oh. I hate Mondays. What the... Okay. Okay. Can I get through these doors? Why the chairs are having conversations then? He's gone... Why is there... What the... Stairs in the core projection. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, I'm dyslexic, so I think this is my door on my left.
This was not the correct way to
Oh,
the
was it
meeting
not?
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah. I don't get to go to the employee lounge that often. Fuck is that? Who works here?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Yeah. It's not
It had
bad.
really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Can I get a drink? Can I sit down? Wait, how many people actually work here? Because that was a lot of chairs.
Yes, really, really worth it being here.
Yeah,
in
it
a
is.
room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Well, they're very nice.
Really worth it.
Yeah, look at that one. It's the ocean. That's a plant.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Wow. Fuck you.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and
No, I wanna
took the
go back.
first open door on his left to get back to business.
I want to go back. Shit, can't go back. But if that's the... Wait a second. I want to go... No. I want to go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions,
Mhm.
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wait, what? Probably. Okay. What's this place? The heck is this place?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
Yeah,
here.
probably.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Oh, okay.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stan. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Okay. Maybe that wasn't what I was supposed to do. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's go. Let's follow what he was going to
All of
suggest.
his co-workers were gone.
Yeah,
What
it's
could it mean?
fine.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
Yeah,
memo.
maybe I missed a memo. Why the hell is this place so large?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Okay,
doors,
we'll go left
he entered
this
the door
time.
on his left.
Is all those doors? Oh,
Yet there was not a single person
tips for
there
not getting
either.
fired.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hold on. Right, what's the week looking like? So tomorrow's weekly targets admin, marketing Mondays. 451's private time. What the hell? Group 4X, Group 4X. This box is too small. Termination Tuesdays, Office Enforcement, Legal, Group 4X, IT Department on Wednesday, We're Broke Wednesday, Financial Planning, Boss Inspection. Mergers on Thursday. Ideas and Development, Group 43X, Group 48X. Pre-revive of work, weekend review, weekly review, floor planning. Meaning, what about 432? Don't tell 432 about me Monday. Office pipe. This place is confusing. What's this? Targets. Push for the funding for the RAD. Standardized graphs for TX wide. Not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the bedroom closet. What the hell is Chris doing in the bedroom closet? Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets off the topic. On the topic. What? What's there? Complete today's unfinished agenda. It's written agenda. Boy, okay. How to solve a dispute with a co-worker. Let it ball up inside you take out. It's accurate in corporate world. Bi-quarterly review. Space between the... Okay. Alright. Where am I going? Broom closet. Gotta let Chris out.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
But Chris
so
is
he
in
turned
it.
around and got back on track.
This is a nice broom closet.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
That means there's a
No
choice.
reason to still be here.
There's a reason to be in here. You can't jump. No, seriously, we just let you up there.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even
What?
doing
What's
anything.
this achievement?
At least if
Get
there
your
was something
first
to interact
achievement.
with,
I
he
wouldn't
was
forget
justified
any
in
of the
some way.
opportunities.
As it is, he's literally just standing there
What the
doing
hell?
slight FA.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Are you really still in the broom
Yeah,
closet?
yeah, yeah.
Standing around doing nothing?
I'm having a great
Why?
time.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I think this bucket's quite nice.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Nope.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Yeah.
But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no
That means it's of
significance to
significance.
the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Why is that got a nuclear symbol on it?
Maybe to you
I'm
this
back.
is somehow
Hi.
its own branch.
I just got an achievement for standing in a broom
Maybe
closet.
when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I hope anybody finds that concerning. Rich, I'm just stood in a broom closet.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Hey!
Got
He probably only got the job
Hey.
because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley's
Probably drug
addicted
money.
to drugs and
Yeah.
hookers.
Definitely addicted to drugs and alcohol. Nope, not even moving. I'm just
Well,
gonna
I've
stay.
come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
I'm dead.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen.
Huh.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby
Okay.
so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Sure.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another
Instruct
human to
another
take their
human
place,
to take-
making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics.
I like this
and
closet,
fill
though.
in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
It's a nice box.
All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Nope. I don't want to step out of the hallway. Nope. I want him to kill me. Alright, hold on. Nope.
What are you saying no for?
He keeps
I
asking
can't
me.
hear the other side.
This subtitles there are. He wants me to get out
I
of
can't
the...
see the subtitles on the screen.
Oh, hold on, I can open the door. Ooh. He wants me to get out of the box, basically. shit,
Have
God.
you been put in the box? You've been
second
naughty.
player. It's good
No,
to
I
have you
just
on
decided to
board.
go in here.
I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before
Nope,
you.
I'm going back in.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Can I not do anything in here? Okay, I'll get out now. Alright, Rick. There we go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
Alright, Rich.
upstairs to
Apparently I
his
need to go
boss's
upstairs.
office.
Should I walk downstairs instead? Just to piss him off.
You get more points for being obnoxious or something.
No, you just can piss the guy off. That's all. Let's go upstairs. We'll behave this time. Ooh, this looks nice. What does that say? Executive bathroom. Ooh. Hey. Can we turn the computer on? The before pages. What's that? Business time. I just got an achievement for like not being able to jump. Why is there a panda with a gun to its head? What the hell? Hey.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
My
life.
manager doesn't have this type
Shocked,
of office.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What
Yes,
dark
that posh
secret
one.
was being held
It is.
from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's
Yeah,
desk
one of the
guarded
checkpoints
the
needs help
terrible
finding
truth
home
that
for
his boss had been
bloody
keeping from him.
institute.
the boss
But
had
you don't
assigned
tell
it
me which
an
bloody
extra
checkpoint.
secret pin number.
I'm not walking all the way around the
2845.
bloody
But of course,
every
Stanley
single
couldn't
road
possibly
looking
have
for a
known
checkpoint
this.
that might have bloody
Yet
institute.
incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley had
where am I going
input
now?
the
The
correct
hell?
code
Flip's
by sheer
sake.
luck. Amazing. He stepped
Oh.
into the
I don't know if
newly
everyone's
opened
guessed, but I'm
passageway.
playing.
I know. Hey, look. Now I opened another area. What the hell? What the hell is this place? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna stun. No, I'm gonna press up. Oh, I'm going down now. Okay. Awkward. I'm loading something. Okay.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Do you know what? I'm going back up.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm going back up here, but I'm gonna go anyway. Oh dear. Wait, where am I going?
You still need help, but they won't tell me where they bloody well are.
I don't know.
Nor do I. I haven't got a clue.
Here we
I'm
are,
not
Stanley.
walking up
It's
and
your
down every
boss's
single
office.
road in the Commonwealth.
Exactly the way it was before you got
Just to
onto
find
the
them.
elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up
This
here and look at the
does a
office
good
again.
job with
This has fleshed out the
Are
part
in
of
the
the story
bodies.
in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling
Yeah.
that you have. An incisive
On one of the
rapid fire of
quests
critical
on,
plot points, one after the
um,
other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative.
on this
Wow.
is
I'm bolted to the
Yeah.
edge of my
what
seat.
was it? And you get a gun called solar powered.
Oh, that's how I crouch. I can fiddle it. Oh, can I play the piano? No. Alright, well, okay, there's nothing up here.
Exterminator's heavy solar cannon rifle.
Ooh.
Incredible. Now
Basically,
he's getting
it
back
fires
into the
like
elevator and going down again.
a bolt
Ladies and
of
gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
lightning,
Okay.
and it literally fries everything it touches.
Ah, very good.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Nope.
Yes, I know one of the bloody
Did you think we were
checkpoints
going to
need,
go forward
but you
down
don't
the
tell me
spooky
where this
corridor?
bloody checkpoint
No.
is.
It's time once again to go back up in the
I'm playing
elevator.
my favourite game,
I
right?
can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again?
I'll be
Or
playing
what?
my
If it's the
favourite
boss's
game in a
office
minute.
This time, the
Bloody
suspense is killing
attacking
me.
the castle.
I'm hoping that the office has changed or something. Oh, let's see if it's changed. Has it changed? Oh, there's dancing. Some noise.
God, it's the boss's office.
Wow.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Okay. It's a timeout. What the hell is this game?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward
Okay.
with... No, wait. No, I need more
He needs more time to process. Run! He needs more time. Christ, this
Please hold.
yeah, this is the narrator doing it to you. Yeah, this game's brilliant.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it.
Oh,
I
okay.
have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Okay. It's not that interesting now, going back down.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted
Nope,
before.
never.
I had no frame of reference to even
Right.
anticipate it.
Now
That's
I've...
just how revelatory
Oh,
Stanley's
Jiminy
decision-making
cricket.
is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Okay. Going down the corridor now.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Rich, just out of curiosity, mate. I have one thing that says mind control facility and escape.
Yeah.
I think I should go in mind control facility. What do you think? Yeah, sorry, we're going mind control facility. Oh, look, a button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh,
What
wow.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Nope. Oh, okay. Well, I've got to find out now, apparently. I just turned the light off again. Nope. Okay. I thought it's computers. Ain't they though?
Now the monitors
Wow.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What was that? That sign over there. What the heck am I doing? There's a lift, that's nice.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Yeah,
Was
working
this the only
corporate.
reason he
Yeah, I
was
can
happy
believe
with
it.
his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His
There's a
own
pirate?
life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't
Oh my
it?
God.
Was it even possible? Had
Probably.
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yeah, probably. What the heck is this place?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to
Hey,
sink in,
Swanner.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over
it's
another
okay, it's
human
lovely.
life. For he would dismantle the controls once and
BB
for
bought us
all.
dinner.
It's 5 day. Mind controls in idle awaiting input. Mind control signature. What the hell is this game? System power. On.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls.
I
did you?
did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
I won't be a
In the
sec.
event that this
Okay.
machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
nuclear
eliminating the
detonators.
entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine.
2
You
minutes.
are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
What does this do?
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until
20?
the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me,
Right.
where we're going, what all this means. I barely know
What
where
is
to
this
start.
game?
What's that?
Sorry.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Yes.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Yeah, kinda.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
Who did you?
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the
That's only key
ground,
to-
swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
There's
I
3.
have to say this,
Three's
though,
up there.
This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control.
Am I increasing
wrested
the
away from
timer,
you, it's
actually?
quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
That's
But
4.
I'm sure
Shit.
whatever I come up
Where's
with on the
3?
next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Oh,
right
thanks.
now. These are precious.
14?
additional
Wait, is that
seconds.
14 minutes?
Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean,
Yeah.
look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Yeah.
These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything,
There's a red
something
one?
here will save me.
I'm so.
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Nope.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
Oh, okay.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
What do you mean?
You wanted to control this world, that's fine. but I'm going to destroy it first.
Goodbye, employee
so you
427.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke.
What is going on?
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
What the hell was that? So that was so. Ow. Okay, round 4. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
They're all
What did
gone.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
Just
memo.
gonna turn off all the computers. Yeah, electricity and all that, as we said before. Oh. What does that say? Waiting input. Input received. Okay. Okay.
When
Oh, I went that
Stanley
way
came
last
to
time.
a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Nope.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's very nice.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope, I'm good.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I was wondering that myself.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
You sure?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who the fuck is that?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
The hell?
She's been waiting.
I ain't letting anybody back in. You out for a reason, girl. What's this place? Oh, into the black room.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Nope.
To reach out
Let me
to her.
out.
If you can truly place your faith in another,
Plug the phone.
then... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah.
Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly?
That
I didn't
was
even know that
correctly.
was possible. Let me double check.
He's tracking his paper.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music
Wow.
comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're
Yeah.
a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you
Okay.
completely ignored even the most basic safety
I did.
protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity
Yeah,
of the situation?
what was going on?
Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Wait, am I having to do a
Observe
work
this simple
course?
instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
This game
But
is
if used
real.
incorrectly, it can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert
Hey,
has
can
a
I come out of
choice.
it?
He could invent a machine that eliminates eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not
That
real.
person's not
Allow
real.
that person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
Practice. I'm supposed to be having a bag sack and crack. Good lord.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the
What is
best
that?
part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8?
Probably.
Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Oh, what the hell?
Back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But
Okay.
not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see
Okay.
what the correct thing to do would have
What's
been.
the crap?
This way, please.
Can I plug the phone back in? Okay. What's so good about this way, am I?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Is it not? Okay. Go for this door. Stay. Oh, you want me to go? Alright, okay, cool. No worries, bro. I was in the wrong game. I streamed it.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I'm already in the real world. Wait a second, what about if I go this way? Can I go rid of my ability to open doors? No.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Oh, okay.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
See, I'm dyslexic. I'm still going this way.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction.
What does that mean?
Too late.
What's that? Oh, okay. What the hell is going on? Oh, do I go this way now? Why do I feel like there's gonna be a giant monster or something there?
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
Coffee.
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect?
Yes.
How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work?
Destroys my
No.
purchase.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
You shutting the game down? No! Jesus. Oh, okay. Shut the game down, apparently. Okay.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so
I
clever.
am.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
It's a bit concerning.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and
What is
always
that?
putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, I still think this is my left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Go on, we're going left this time. How is this all working now?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
I'm going in the broom closet.
He might find an answer there.
The hell? You won't let me in the closet? No! I'm in the closet.
Coming to a staircase,
Oh, I can't go
Stanley
down.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Trust me, it's all does he? I probably need to come back and go into the panda. Wait, there's 2. What the heck is this? There's 2 phones. So confused. Oh, this is a newer office. This is kind of cool.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Ooh.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Oh, did I?
Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Let me speak the code.
Stanley spoke the code.
Well, let me speak the
Night
code.
Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 125, I don't know. You know what? I can't do it.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yes.
You didn't mishear me, did you?
No.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
And give me the ability to speak.
Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you
I was
to
trying
suddenly
to do
decide
it.
you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices.
I don't give a
He
shit.
knows what it means to take a story seriously.
Why is there a panda there over
If you
gone?
didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did
It's
you
just-
come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Okay.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
The game is definitely.
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Yeah.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
Okay.
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this.
What the hell is
The
this
story needs
game?
it. So, you hear me? Are you there? You're listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right.
Sorry, you're
I will
right.
wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Let's go this
Take
way.
as much time as you need.
Can I get off this game? Okay, let's be good this time. Let's do what he asks.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Or an email. I mean, that could have been an email.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on
one
his
to the
left. Yet there was not a single
No,
person
no one's
here
here.
either.
Fuck this.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase,
I might go down
Stanley
this.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Can't open that door. Damn. Right. I could go through here last time. Ooh. There's a panda. What is this? Oh, it's going up. That's kind of cool. Okay. Guess we're not the always asking you to. Let's go up. There's the elevator music. It says Stanley, let's go. A long lift. Oh, did both at the same time. Is that it? No. Let's go down. Hey, Vision. We're on a lift ride. Do 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 do. Hey, Vision, do you like my new job? I'm being a guy. I thought I bought more games other than Bathroom 2. No way, you brought more games. More games, what did you buy? And I said, welcome to the Stanley Parable. This game is insane. Can we stop? Alright, okay, well, that's it. If you want a random vibrator, there you go.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once
Wasn't
again
it
stunned to discover
two,
not an indication of any human life.
One, oh,
What could it mean? Stanley
There you go,
wondered
I'll do it.
aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk. pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings,
Perfect
desperate
for an
clues
insane
to his
guy.
situation.
Funny,
But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
So it's 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons,
We've already
on the
caused this
keypad,
guy to
Stanley
go
happened to
insane.
input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened
We've had ad breaks in the game. That's stuff what this game is. Alright. We're trying to do what he asks us to do on this run. Okay, where are we
Stanley
going?
walked straight ahead through the large door.
I know
that
it says
read
escape
Mind
there, but we're
Control
just going to do this
Facility.
for a second. We'll come back and do that on the run. I got Need for Speed 2015 Deluxe Edition, Dynamite Standard Edition, and 2 cheap games if I'm rolling. Cool!
The
That's
lights
good.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Television
What
screen.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Nah. I'm bored. Copy us now.
Now the monitors.
This is
jumped
what I
to
imagine
life, their
working in
true
my
nature
place
revealed.
feels like.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom means nothing. Yeah, the Helldivers deploying for
This
us.
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
There it
Had
is.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was
I thought
happy
we
with
were
his
going to
boring
watch
job?
some
That
YouTube
his
shows.
emotions had been manipulated to accept
That's
a
how it
blind
feels. Yeah, this is how what it's like to work in
He
YouTube.
refused to believe
Every
it.
time
He
you need to
couldn't
deal
accept
with
it.
it,
His
sure.
own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
No?
Wasn't
Really?
it?
Okay.
Was it even possible?
Well,
Had
it's
he
what
truly
happens when you
spent
work
his
a job.
entire life utterly blind to the world?
Well, yeah. So last time we did this opening, a nuke went off. Ah.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working.
Okay, we
all
actually
of
only
it
turned it
monitored
on
and
last time.
commanded from this very
Imagine if they
place.
had a
And
good
as the
looking
cold reality of his
co-worker.
past
Imagine.
began to sink in,
So we
Stanley
pressed
decided
on
that this
last time.
machinery would never again.
Just turn it off. Just do anything interesting. Okay, I've got no control. It's just a black screen.
Blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Probably not.
Yes. He had won.
Oh, I finally
He
won
had
again.
defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Really?
Yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Did the
What
cops
other
shoot
mysteries
the
did this
walls?
strange
I
building
don't know.
hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone
God.
tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives,
Look at that,
it
guys.
will be his.
Look at that.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
It's an open door. It's a PNG. Asking for a friend.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his
Why do I
skin,
feel like a
the feeling
Skyrim
of
dragon is gonna
liberation,
come out? No way.
the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Was Stanley happy? Looks like beat the game. I've apparently beat the game. Complete the Stanley Parable. Okay. Well, there's so many questions we need to have answered. Oh look, we're back in here. Okay, cool. Can I turn my computer off? No? Yeah? Maybe? Got a call. Alright.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Okay. It's the other way around. Because input received. Oh. That input received is just started going up again. Okay. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we'll go on the left. We'll keep playing ball for now.
Yet there was not a
Kids are
single
not getting
person
fired.
there either.
Can tell.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Can I
Stanley
get in?
decided to go.
I can
up
get in the
to
broom
his-
closet
Oh,
again.
No,
Yeah.
no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay, cool. How long can we get? Wait, to be honest, I lose the shit. It's a nice room, to be fair. Get some windows on here. You get a nice chair, TV. We could have this as a break room, guys. Yeah. Alright, he doesn't want to play ball. Okay, I'm good.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley
Alright, let's
walked
walk upstairs. Do
to
we
his
poop
boss's
inside the
office.
corner? I know, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, up here. Hold on. Let's go to my favourite part of this entire office. The lift. Does absolutely fuck all, but this is my favourite bit. Poop everywhere. Stanley Parable. It's now part of the new scheme, man. Alright, fuck it, come on. Okay, bring us back up. Okay, back in here. Why is the panda getting shot by a gun? Oh, bro just wants to go up and down the elevator as much as he can. Exactly, Vision, exactly. So what was the
moment
code
he
again?
entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks.
Nope.
Not a living soul anywhere.
2,
Could he
8,
really be all alone?
1, 5.
This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs.
Yeah, it's a good
the
question,
guttural
actually.
retching of life from a man. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible. He didn't even
cool.
have a single minute to just let the narrator
No, I'm not going to let you talk. We've been here
That
before.
kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Oh yeah, that's quite calming actually. Some nice music. Oh, there's Anakin. Yeah.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I can't see anything. What's up? Why am I redoing this story? You're about to the elevator. Oh yeah, oh, I wish I could. He just locks the door every time. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door.
I know it
where
says
his
escape,
mind
but
controlled
I think I want to just try it one more time this way.
The
put the lights on.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
A lot of television
What
screens.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength
jump off.
to find out?
Homework experience be like.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's
This is what I feel like
the
a
lives of
HR
so
room
many
would be
individuals
like.
reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What the heck is that about? There's one up there that says pirate. Yeah, why is there a pirate one there? I'm confused. Oh, pirate. Ah, it's our room. Okay, so where's that up there?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Wow.
That his emotions had been
Isn't
manipulated to
HR
accept it
violation to be
blindly?
watched? There's a whole HR video
He
vision in this
refused
game.
to believe it. He couldn't
We already
accept
saw
it.
this
His own
fucking
life
product.
in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was
This
it even
game is so
possible?
stupid.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Well, yeah, probably.
And the bot fly has crashed my game.
Oh, you kidding me?
But here was the proof, the heart of the operation.
Why is it having me
Controls
redo this bit
labeled
again?
with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again.
I turned it on last time. What is this?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Hopefully.
He had won. He had defeated the machine.
Is there another
Unshackled
option?
himself
The
from
door
someone
opening?
else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Where's the other
And
light?
yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
How'd you wake
Stanley
you up with like
reflected
a
on how
light that
many
you tried?
puzzles still lay unsolved.
Trip,
Where
jeez.
had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber,
Pretty
he
nice.
realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer
Okay.
would anyone tell him
Oh,
where
there's
to
a
go,
house there.
what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It
Why is
was
there wait, there's
perhaps
car parking
the
spot
only
there.
thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
No, how about now? Darn it, I can't say no. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, okay, fuck it.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon
We've
his
just
skin,
done this route.
the feeling of
Nothing
liberation,
changed.
the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Alrighty then. What the hell? Okay. We got
All of
another
his
info.
co-workers were gone. What could it
Shoot.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Thank you for the reminder, Vision.
Vision_gaming grow just redeemed streech.
Turn that off. Wait, where's the loading progress thing? Shoot, that's the only reason we did this again. That computer's on. Surname access. Okay. What's going on? Wait, this is new. What the hell?
When Stanley came to a
No, I
set
got it
of
right
two
this
open
time.
door, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Well, it is
and
now.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace, its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Pressing the soda button. Wait, what? I can't press it. I'm glad.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
125.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously
I
vanished,
couldn't give a shit
here
about that.
you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Very
Really
nice.
worth it.
Right, go on.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Come on, we'll follow through
And
on
so
this
he
one.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to
Wait,
the
what's
opposite
this?
door, and got back on track.
What the hell is this?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get
Oh, to
even
the
further
sofa
off
machine.
track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go,
Where do I need to go?
From here, it's, Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh, hold on.
Switch.
Yeah, is there a light switch? Yeah, that's a good point. There, Rich. Can't find it. God damn it.
No, not
What, I
right.
can't do the right?
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Yeah,
It's
what were you
clearly...
thinking?
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Sure. Just checking his papers, guys.
Now, let's see. We went down, right, left,
Yeah.
down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Why is there a van? What's up? What the hell am I getting into?
No.
How does this
isn't
go?
right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Okay, I'll close my eyes.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole
Yeah.
story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No, not
And
again.
this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh, you restarted on me. Hold on, let me grab my water. Rich, this game is mental, mate.
Right, okay.
This game is insane.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh my.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right, turn that off. Why is there a pencil sharpener just here on the desk? Why do you need a desk just a pencil sharpener? Oh, yeah, turn that off. That's off. Don't know why I keep turning this off. Moth butt. Oh, the doors are closed this time.
When Stanley...
Wait, what?
Wait.
There's more doors.
What?
Hold on.
No, I restarted. I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you
No.
move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the
Yeah,
one
you're
who
the one
wrote
who
the
wrote this.
story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find
I'm going
the
this
story.
way. Ooh. The hell? Wait. We missed something. Ooh. More rooms. There's another room. There's that room. Oh, there's these chairs here. How is this room? So many rooms. Or I forgot who is he. Yeah.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, okay, we've got to restart again, guys. Alright.
How many times have you restarted?
This is the narrator, he's just doing
What did
it.
it mean?
On me.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. This narrator is crazy. Gotta turn off all the computers because we've been doing that the whole time. Okay. Right. Wait, there's no doors now.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back
Maybe
where we
Stanley be
just
like, what
came
the
from.
fuck you made this
Why don't we
guy?
go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh, that's a good idea. Did we miss anything? The other direction? Well, there's a coffee cup on the floor. What about this door here? Right. Nope. Open those doors. What about that door?
Aha! I knew
They
we
opened a
missed
new
something.
door.
The story. Here it comes.
Okay.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Alright. Good God. Ah. Looks like the scene out of Alan Wake 2.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations!
Woo!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that
No.
win. Some people win
Never
fair and
believed it.
square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay?
Didn't this
I'm
game has like
getting
over
weirded out by
500
whatever this
minutes?
place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
The Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Okay, this doesn't look ominous at all. Yeah, we need to go back to the back.
_gaminggrow just redeemed Ask Me Anything.
Right, okay.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure
Follow the yellow
Line.
brick road.
Just follow
Very
the line.
much so.
How simple is that?
Wow. Yeah. Ooh, this way this time. Okay. Hold on. Where are we going now? This is
See,
completely
the
new.
line knows where the story is.
The line's
We're moving in this
trademarked.
direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
The Destiny.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Yeah.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving
So what's
forward,
this all about?
are we implying a journey?
Basically, Rich.
Test of insanity.
Yeah, basically. You're a guy called Stanley. You're in a building working, and you have a narrator talking the whole time. And the narrator is just fucking insane. Gets more and more insane the stupider things you don't know. The majority of the things you basically just don't do anything that he wants you to do.
Such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very
That's
manifestation
really
of the
stupid.
nature of life.
I've got to go to the
Okay,
forecast.
Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Okay.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
What the fuck is this guy's
Hang on.
saying?
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd
What
like to
the-
apologise. Not sure where I was going with all that.
I'm checking
You
over
know
it.
what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music. To
Oh, he's
get
putting
us
music
Being
on.
mess.
It sounds... Oh, we've got music now. Let's go. Employee 432 peer review. What the hell is that? Oh my god, what? Where the hell am I? Wait, where that hits him on the ceiling?
Wait, cut the music.
Oh, I
Go
was
back
enjoying the
and
music.
Look at that fern.
What third? Where?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Okay.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay, guys, we need to study this fern. Give me my dreams. Okay, we studied the fern. Okay, what the fuck? Oh, we're back here.
What? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
we're back in this room
How
again.
could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything
Yeah,
we've been through,
naughty line.
you... Oh, I can't take this
Taste the
anymore.
dirt,
I'll
Rob.
let it Restart.
Or restart again. The adventure line, okay. I'm sure the Stanley Parable adventure line will not lead us wrong again.
No, I'm fine, thank
You
you.
know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's
Okay.
gonna
In
come
the
for
morning.
us? We're
Yeah,
intelligent
exactly.
people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Exactly,
Something
narrator.
exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
Yeah.
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Sure, I'm down for it.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path,
Yeah.
a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Don't
Go
know.
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay.
Oh, no, not you again.
The line.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay. The line is still going the same way. What the hell is the line doing? Oh, it's going up there. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Yes.
From here, the story is in our control.
Okay.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Oh, I'm going to walk in circles. Okay, guys.
So I know that each door has to lead
Goodbye.
somewhere, which means that
I'm sorry if
somewhere,
anybody's
the place where we're
notions
trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Sure.
Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
What about this one? Alright. The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all about
We
a
got the
giant
confusion
ending?
ending.
And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all Determined?
Only I
So now,
die?
according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
No, maybe.
Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Yeah.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide?
Yeah.
Why don't I get a say in all of
Might
this?
leave. There's
Is
a
it really? No, it can't be. I don't want
There's a
it to
chair.
be. I don't want the game to keep
Stanley right now
restarting.
thinking
I don't
about
want to
who
forget
the
what's
fuck
going
is
on.
playing the
I don't want to be
narrator.
trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't
Nope.
do it.
Nope, we're just gonna we're gonna live in this room now, narrator. You make for the rather.
Timer stopped.
Yeah.
Does that mean did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
No, I don't think we broke the cycle.
Whatever it is that made this schedule. How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
Probably.
Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I'd agree.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination.
Smells
or
like
the journey,
dinner, right?
though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
What the heck was that noise? Okay. WSG. Not sure what WSG means.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, have we missed the memo? I keep turning these computers off, hoping it does something. Oh, I haven't turned that computer off. Oh, or maybe you're asking what's the game. The game is the Stanley Parable.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, but I'm going right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
Hey.
it.
How's it
Standing
going?
now in this incredible room, Stanley but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone
good,
else
thank
can
you.
be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Oh, has it?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh, God.
This
Okay.
is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Okay, what are we doing in
She's
here?
been waiting.
Ah.
That's her.
Okay, last time I
Stanley.
unplugged the
You
phone.
need to be the one to do this. To
God. What's going on? I answer the phone. I go back to work. Wondering if Stanley say, hey, maybe you do right. Oh, look. Even my door is the 47.
Stanley, is that you?
Oh,
Hold
wow.
on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Wow.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Really?
Come on. Did you actually think you had a loving
I was
wife?
hoping
They
so.
want to commit their life to you. I'm
Well,
trying
that's
to make
fair.
a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Can I go play in the elevator again? No, I'm going to play in the elevator.
Sorry. But
No!
it's a story now.
I want to play in the elevator. Hey, what's up?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named
Oh, I'm
Stanley.
dying now. Good morning, employee.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him,
Mm-hmm.
and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential
Welcome to the corporate
nature
world,
of
guys.
his existence.
Welcome to the corporate world.
Look at him there, pushing buttons.
This is
doing
what
exactly
you doing
he's
day
told
to day.
do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
This is
One might
really
even
smart.
feel sorry for him.
Why is there a
except that
desk
he's
there?
chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Wow. Why do we have a TV in our kitchen? Yeah. Wow. Why don't we? Can I not press the TV? Fuck it, we'll
And
put
so
the TV
he
on.
began to fantasize
The
about his
door's
own
the
job.
TV!
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought...
Isn't there an
excited him
option where I get to go
terribly.
play Minecraft?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The
We
mere
need to
thought
watch TV
that
while
his
cooking
decisions
dinner.
would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it
There was a
the
game with a
Stanley
baby.
Parable.
What? What am I hearing?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
That's more depressing than Stanley life. Tell your wife you love her.
But there is no
She
answer.
left me.
How could there possibly be? In reality,
She
all
thought
he's
he
doing
laughed.
is pushing the same buttons
I
he
hate it.
always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more
Morning.
invested he
Banana,
gets.
I'm in
The
it
more
endlessly
he
for my
gets
wife left
life
me
is the
apparently.
real one.
How are you feeling?
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this
I'll talk
world
about
he
you.
can never be anything but an observer.
A little bit
But as long as he
better.
remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
So how are you in an endless loop?
I'm playing the Stanley Parable.
Well, why would you do that?
It just happened. Apparently we're I want the Minecraft ending. Yep, not pressing it. I'm gonna wake up in the
You
morning.
see? Can he just not hear me?
Feeling like
How
P.
can I tell
Diddy.
him in a way that he'll
like
understand that
P.
every
Diddy.
second he remains here, he's electing to
This
kill
game is
himself?
insane.
How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press the
I
question.
suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him.
Okay.
I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die!
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Okay, I died, guys. What more insane than Stanley? Poor Stanley suffering with the narrator. Okay, I'm back again. How you feeling, Banana?
Not as bad as this morning.
Good.
Really fast slept more, so
Fucked you up with that.
that's great. Yeah.
All of his co-workers were
Um,
What could
his
it
worker
be?
On the other hand, though,
Stanley decided to go to the
oh, they
meeting.
better be, because
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I was supposed to work at 2 p.m. and I called them at fucking 5 a.m. and said, hey, I'm not coming in today.
Do you know what? You
They
get
had
them
plenty of
more
time.
than this. You get them plenty of this.
Yeah, I fucking was
Wait,
waking up throughout
he-
the night.
He said new content, guys.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Well, as long as you're feeling, as long as some days you gotta have a rest, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like no shit though. Like I woke up throughout the night, just constant like writhing in pain,
Oh God.
and then I wake up at
Hello,
5
and thank you
and
for playing the
vomit
Stanley
my guts
Parable
out. So I'm like,
Ultra
yep,
Deluxe.
not today.
Nah.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013
Was it
on
released
home
in 2013?
computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
I'm so confused about this game, man.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling
Oh
new
my.
adventures await in The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new
I'm not
Ultra
even playing
Deluxe
it.
content.
It's pretty good, guys.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Or as what one guy commented on a YouTube video, short last night. Looks
Is it
really
working?
fake.
What's going on here? Should we
Get rid of that
should
AI
we be
card.
moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally,
looks
at
really
long
fake.
last, it's
But
on to the
it
new
was a
content.
comment, I want my
I've
Black
never
Ops
been more ready.
video.
Let's do it.
Hey, am I going anywhere?
I have to
Like
say,
zombie.
initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if them... Oh, okay.
Oh.
Let's see the content.
where are we going,
Give me the
guys?
content, Stanley.
The jump circle. Jumps remaining
Alright.
38.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Okay. Let's do some jumping, guys. Gotta do 28 jumps. How many more do I need to get? What is this game? Okay. Is that it? Oh, okay. What does that even lead to?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content.
I have
There
the
has to be
ability to jump.
something else,
That's nice.
right?
Hey, what's up here?
Goodness, another elevator. Stanley,
More elevators.
I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30
Do we jump
trillion.
down the
You could
stairs?
put that on the
We need to
box.
do that, yeah.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Please tell me it's no jumping
I
circle.
knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Every
Is it,
time.
Stanley?
How you
This
feel
is
when you
what
get a new
happens
COD
when
game.
greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the
COD
level
games
of
aren't really
craftsmanship that's
new,
gone
though,
into
are
it.
they?
In
They're
fact, I'm
repacked.
looking right now at the game's
Yeah.
achievements,
old
and it's hard
games.
to believe
They
one
are real.
actually says, test achievement, please ignore. What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the
Yeah,
game?
reset the game again.
And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Okay. Oh. Okay. This is you. COD games are like every year's phone company.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Alright, show me what's in the vent, Narita. Coffee nut. The hell is this game? Fucking event simulator.
You remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well,
Yes.
it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers went
What the hell is this?
Just our little secret.
What
Take a
the
look.
actual hell is this? This is the most insane game I've played ever. And I've played some games. Oh my god. Hey look,
I call it the Memory Zone.
grass.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Okay. Are we gonna go into a Netflix show of the being Skyrim? I think it's Skyrim actually.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap Xbox port?
Ooh.
Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games
Who
had
the hell's this
integrity.
guy?
Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
God. The heck is this? Go outside. Wait. Go outside, then play for 5 years. It's impossible to get this achievement unachievable. Nominated. What they call their awards on here as that? Okay. There's a sauna. Oh, there's a. No, not. Or I can't sit down apparently.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of
What
art,
is this?
Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
Every game ever created.
Every
What?
game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim.
Oh,
It
Skyrim.
was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Oh, I enjoyed the elevator content. Which way should I go, chat? Up or down? Yeah, I'm laughing too much myself. This game is so stupid. Person of the year. Oh. Go for the basement adventure. There's a basement adventure. Oh, shit, I can't go in there. It's linear at this point. How? Where's the car? What the hell? Mag. Right.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.
From GameSpot.
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the Xbox. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Alright. Can I get out of here? Can I not get out of here? What the hell? Is this it? Is that where the game ends? I'm trapped in a room? Rubber room?
Rubber room with rats.
Yeah?
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh, go
What I
downstairs now.
wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the
Wait,
memory zone
what?
before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I'm not recommending.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is
This looks like the
obnoxious
history
and
channel.
funny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Funny.
Some
I'm not
point.
trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web
This
of
game is so
profound
weird.
philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Maybe with these reviews? I don't know. What's in here? No, can't get in there. Another one.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
The words
Well,
don't
the
play
idea
it.
for the game is good,
Apparently.
Weird ass
but
game.
as someone who plays 1 million games,
It's such a
preachiness
great
gets annoying
game.
fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm
That
preachy,
great.
honestly, you
It's got
can.
weirdness written on it.
It's actually quite shocking for me.
It's quite funny.
Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You
I
can't
don't know,
how
I
much
think I'm
fluff
going
I cut from
paranoia
it to get
just
to feel as
watching
light and
it.
airy as it. Well,
I think there's going to be a yellow line
Yeah,
up
it
the back of the.
Yeah. What an awful
Can
memory.
you imagine the yellow line comes back?
These black marks on my otherwise unimpedable track record.
Follow the
I
yellow
feel
brick road to
like a
new
failure.
meaning of
I don't
things.
even know what preachy means. Preachy means just going on and on and on.
Isn't quite as sterling as I always
Not
remember.
recommended. 3 hours 11 on the record.
Ow.
What's that mean?
I don't know. And all these different reviews. Here, take it to Rito. What the hell am I doing here? Oh god, we're on the water.
What's this one got to say?
There's water.
From
You
Cookie
constantly have
Dime.
to stop doing anything,
Hey look,
so
Phoebe
the narrator can catch up
reviewed
these
it.
long-winded explanations of what's happening. I
Okay,
wish
so
there was a
what?
skip.
Look, it says cookie dice and using
A
a
skip
cookie
button.
something.
Well, yes. Yes, I think
Go
we
on
can
the
do
wall
that.
before he does
if I'm
this.
truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it
I
means
think
we
they're
can
flooding
strike
a
these
dam or
negative
something.
reviews
The amount of
What's
trees
this?
are
only
underwater.
positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today,
What
and
is
it's
this?
always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button
Yeah.
we shall have.
What on earth is this game? Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts
so it's
to boil,
one,
with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been
Okay.
It's on the back.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy
I'm so
ruminations
confused.
on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
Okay.
Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise.
Okay,
Or
go.
maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for
No.
you very... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's
Yeah,
the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your
I get the
fingertips
fuck out of
to
it.
go, poof, and it's all over.
I think you're underwater.
I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their pressurized gas review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps.
Maybe.
To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place.
How many points
Guess
to
I
spam the
should have been better
button?
educated on how exactly pressurized gas
I don't
works.
think we have enough points for that. We're still
Perhaps
trying to
that
sort out
would have been a
bananas.
smart thing to
New
check
one.
on before I went on about this whole exercise of making.
Go and press and see what
Welcome
happens.
back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was,
Vision
well,
Gaming
I
Grow
don't
just
sing,
redeemed
though.
us
30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any
We're
means.
gonna
but
skip,
well,
skip,
there's really only
skip,
so much I
skip,
can-
skip.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12
Oh, has it been 12 hours? Where's the door?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way
Right
out.
behind there.
Stanley,
Oh,
the
no.
door is gone. It's completely gone.
Ah,
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley.
There's
no
not.
door. There's just you and the button. And if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen.
Hey, Vision said
I
to spam it,
have
bro.
no idea how long. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
a week.
Or 2 weeks.
We'll see you later.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about...
No, I'm good. See you later. Hi. The plant is dead. Okay. What the heck? Oh, the smoke alarm's going off now, guys. Clock's on the floor. Yeah.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny.
Oh,
It
he's
was meant to have a
back.
point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoan, they scream,
Yeah.
they gnash their teeth and...
Is he like? Has he skipped me? Can I hide? Nothing around here. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the
Hey,
end.
he's talking about
is
the
never
thing that's on the
end, is
screen.
never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
No, he
end,
just went
is
over to
never
it.
The end is never the end.
Yeah, he was mean to us in the last run. So, yeah. We could leave. Oh. Yeah, can we get out now? What the hell? Can we leave? No? Okay, we're in a horror game now, apparently. I just can't get the fuck out. Can I climb? Oh, damn.
That's what you go into when you get into concrete blocks that sink.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, look, I can see the light. What the hell do I do? I just keep pressing this button? Oh, it's green now. That's nice. Ooh. What the hell?
A billion years has gone by the looks of it. Should be able to climb out that hole.
In theory. You like... let me
Next
skip-
things is animals,
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. You'll lose stuff and keep pressing.
lions and tigers and bears. Haha.
Hey, look, is that the nice guy? I can't see shit. What the fuck? Oh, it's not on an angle. Okay. Hey, cool, I can leave. I'm in the Arabian desert. Shit, I didn't know I was in Godfall. Quick, let me escape again. I can't escape again. Oh, well. Left or right, chat? Left or right?
Straight on.
Let's go. Okay, straight on there. We have completed it. We have lived a life of freedom. And at some point, this game will.
Is that really the sky, though?
Yeah, let's just skip and find out. We'll walk for 90 days and 90 nights. The ending is never the end. Oh god. Somebody in the chat tell me how many endings came out. Alright, let's go through.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh look, the end is never the end.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
It's all
room. Perhaps he had simply
confused.
missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That's new. Apparently the end is never the end, the end is never the end. Ooh. Don't know why, I'm just turning computers off, I've just got this feeling. New content. Yep.
When Stanley came to a set of
Look at
two
this
open
door.
doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it.
Oh yeah, it's
perfectly
not.
well.
I don't want to go this way
Perhaps he
actually.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's very nice.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man
Am I gonna
love a room?
am I gonna
I
love
mean,
this room? What the hell?
Truly, truly, deeply, madly, love.
Am I gonna pull my dick out of the machine?
Yes, really, really worth it being here. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
And do you know what we actually are this time?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section,
We're gonna ignore
walked
that.
straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not
Alright,
a
remember
single
guys,
person
don't get
there
fired.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Blocked
to
me
go
from
up
my
to
closet
his
door.
boss's office,
See?
hoping he might find an answer there.
Yep.
Coming to a staircase,
Going downstairs.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Just gonna hide under here. It's my life now. That's
But
the car park.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy,
Exactly.
why had he taken that risk?
Stanley is
All
making
because he
all the
believed
smart
everyone
decisions
had
here.
vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Yes.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see
Oh
his
yeah,
feet
shit, why can't
when
we
he
see my
looked
feet?
down?
What the hell?
Why did doors close automatically behind
Yeah.
him wherever he went?
It's a good
And
question.
for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty
They
familiar.
do look pretty
Were
familiar.
they simply repeating? No, Stanley
Your
said to
feet.
himself.
Yeah,
This
I've got no
is
feet,
all
man.
too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Yeah, I'm dreaming.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Ah, well.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Hey, I'm floating above the ground. I'm floating
Then
above
he
the ground!
imagined himself soaring through space on a
How?
magical starfield, and it too.
Oh, I'm in
appeared.
Starfield
It was
now.
So much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Oh.
How was he
You
remaining
sure
so
it's just not a
lucid?
figment of your
And then
imagination?
perhaps the strangest
Think so.
question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't
I
asked
think
himself
I'm
sooner.
too much. last
Why
night.
is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Dunno.
Now the voice was describing itself.
Too much coke at the
Yeah,
cinema.
yeah, too much coke. Yeah.
I'm dreaming about a
Yeah,
voice.
you're supposed to drink it, not
describing
snort
me,
it.
Thinking about how
Ah,
it's
it's
describing
the issue
my
walking and
thoughts, he
banking.
thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a
Just
dream.
think soon we won't
How
be able
could
to
it
do
be?
the wanking
Was
jokes.
Stanley simply
Yeah.
deceiving himself?
We're gonna
Believing that if
have
he's
to, we're gonna have to
asleep,
get.
he doesn't
I'm gonna
We
have
have to find a new
responsibility for
joke.
himself.
Yeah,
Stanley is as awake right now
that's true.
as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars
Yeah, that's
just a
pretty
moment
cool.
ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Yeah, exactly.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
Yeah.
That this was
My
a
dream.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Nope.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his
Well, I'm
skin,
waking up, am I?
the
Okay.
press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he
Nope.
thought to himself. I'm through
Let me
with
go to
this
bed.
dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my
No
job.
more fun jokes.
Let me continue pushing the buttons.
I'm sure we can find some.
It's all I want.
I don't want
I
push
want
buttons.
my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
No.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I'm not. But I'm still here. For fuck's sake.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please,
I'm
just
not.
someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Stanley died then.
And everything went black.
Ah, fuck.
This is the story of a woman named
Leave finger
Mariella.
jokes. Mariella? Who the hell's Mariella?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place to
Stanley.
work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
I was talking
then
and screaming
collapsed
about
dead
that.
on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
I definitely don't.
It was
I'm scared.
comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring
Didn't
down
even report the body. All the
And then she
suicide.
turned and ran.
Yeah, that was the end of Stanley's life. Okay, we've gone downstairs. We've gone through the new content. What else can we go? 32. Let's go find out.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sure. We'll go to the meeting room again. For the 9th time. Still new content. New. I don't really. Fuck, yeah.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
I did.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
What have you shown me? It's not a skip button again, please. You could jump on the boxes because the door was open on the new content. I could. Could have. It's a good point. Okay. Did that skip all that, or what? I'm confused. Alright, okay. Alright, this must be funny.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable.
Oh, okay.
And about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out.
That's
to
fine.
be.
Most of the time it usually
The
is.
original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Ooh, Stanley Parable 2. It's a brick wall. Oh. Right, okay.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged
That's
system.
what she
An
said.
entirely new experience, built from the
Can I
ground
back
up.
down?
Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so
I'm
many
really
different
scared.
directions.
How's
This
her map
is
okay?
what fans have truly been asking for.
2. The end is never at the end again. 427.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than
Taste the
Ultra
sequel.
Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there.
hell?
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and
Progress and
long-term
innovation.
franchising potential.
Okay. Anybody want to invest? Oh, you want to open the door? Okay, cool. What's this about? Oh, very nice. These look much better than where I work. One more TSP better, TSP paradigm, color red, library. Oh, okay. The Stanley Parable 2. See, I like this one here. Thanks for attending my meeting. Oh god. That's how most meetings feel.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Okay.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a
Screw
fuzzy
you,
magic
Stanley.
than anything scientific
Okay,
or logical,
okay.
really.
New features. Wow. New content. Buses. You came to watch my usual Fallout or card gameplay or Helldivers.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Button that says the name. The button that says the name player that is playing. Really? Alright, does it say Rob Type 3? Hear your name in the game. Alright.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
Too
And
big.
of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Okay. Doesn't give me my name.
Jim.
Yeah, I'm
So,
definitely called
I should have
Jim.
clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full
Yay, I'm
experience of
Jim.
this feature.
Woo.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
There's so many options to
I
enter
want you to
here.
imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking
Yeah, we're all
as
Jim now, guys.
falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim.
Jiminy,
Seizing all
Jim,
the
Jim,
world's
Jim,
possibilities
Jim.
as Jim, and as Jim watching
Oh yeah, I
your
want to do
dreams
this.
crumble
Silty
into
time.
dust.
From
Do you
there.
feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
No.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
What a thrill.
You
What a
see?
thrill.
What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Okay, I guess
Jim.
he's gained
Even
off
harder
every
the
time
second
I pass the
If this were
button.
the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth
What's
the money.
happening?
You're pressing the
Take a
button,
break
he's
from
just
Jim.
calling me Jim
I'm too
every
emotionally
time.
drained from all of this personal validation.
Hey. Anybody wanna?
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense
I
of
want
who
the
you
Jim
actually
button.
are.
Okay. That was creepy. Can you replace it with a Rob button? I think it'd be more funny.
Why would you want to rob?
But exactly. What's this?
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the stand. An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
Yeah.
Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Free, new, and easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. Oh, is it? Infinite Hole, free achievement, settings world championship. I'm a sucker for a free achievement, I'm just gonna say it. Collectibles, what the hell is this? Oh, this guy got a free achievement. Hold the lever, receive your achievement, no more steps, it just works.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at least satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature.
Yeah.
Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Can we fix it? Okay, fine. Can't get a free achievement. I'm disappointed.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Well, Stanley moved, so he's sad. Oh, he's on a platform. Okay. The infinite hole.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply
oh god, it's the mannequins back from Black Ops 6.
With your unremarkable.
Okay. Like them all. Can I go back again? The mannequins will start killing me again.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Okay, what have we got? Wait, there's a Stanley Parable reassurance bucket. What the hell does that mean? That's the exit. I think we might need to leave. We get merch, guys. Let's get some merch. Nope. This t-shirt is the best new feature. Definitely feels like it. Looks like me when I wake up in the morning. Oh. Alright, let's go. To the reassurance bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
Skanky
it
market.
engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
The bucket.
Give it a try.
Alright, remember guys, we need the reassurance bucket if you're okay. I have a bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face
You're underwater again, you've got to bail yourself out.
That's how I feel.
Through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
I put some holes in
I
and
think
put
that
my
just
head.
holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Oh, thank you.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
This is a bucket, dear God. Can't even put it back. I've got to carry it. We have a bucket now forever, guys. What is this game? Alright.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket
Okay, hold
in a
on.
video
That's
game?
your
There
vision.
really should be an award if it isn't already.
Where's the QR code? Let's try the QR code. It actually goes to a website for the Stanley Parable 2 game. Oh no. Hold on. If anybody wants to look at that, scan it now. We got the bucket. I'm glad we have the reassurance bucket. You need to. You heard Jim in the game. The button that says Jim. Oh, okay. What now? What do I use the bucket for? Red is the new orange. You updated ray trace, more of the same, but in a good way. Why am I hearing the noise like someone's getting a phone call? He took a screenshot.
999.
What is it?
9.
9. Alright, hold on.
9.
Hold on, we gotta get to the most important area, guys. The jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring
9.
the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time
Yeah, I
you
did.
saw the
The
jump
jumps
circle?
remaining.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Oh, okay. The infinite hole, it won't end. Or the exit. I like holes. Let's go check the hole out. Okay. It's a big hole. Likes holes. Big hole to infinity. Something more to do with holes. The inside of my anus.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in
Isn't it?
fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite
Okay.
falling.
See you later.
You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video game. You see?
Is there a hole? It's a goal.
One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Now who wants me to press the teleport button?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Nah, there's a hole. We got to see what's at the end of it.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the
Oh, did you?
infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
Okay,
Great.
then we'll go to the top.
I'm very excited to show you even
Way,
more.
we're back in the hole.
Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again?
Yeah.
I don't know what else there is to say.
Oh, it's
Steve.
just interesting,
an
man.
infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I've prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay
That's
in
me
the
at
hole
2 PM,
long
man.
enough to hit the bottom. Yes, I know. I told you the hole was infinite, but come on.
That's naughty,
Who
right? Yeah.
actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
Well,
Why
I
don't we
did
just
say some
put
naughty
all
things.
this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the
And don't
teleport
you say some
button
naughty
to walk
things.
up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Okay. Can I go back in the hole for a second time?
Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
I do like holes, man.
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no.
Nope.
You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yeah, it
I
did.
couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
What about if I stay in the hole?
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled.
Yeah.
I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
I thought the hole was invigorating. It's definitely one of the best holes I've ever been in. And I will be making sure to visit that hole going forward with my reassurance bucket because it's needed.
Is it a big good hole?
Yeah, it was a good hole. Solid hole. Nice foundations, I felt. Yeah, apparently that's new. Apparently. That's new. You said that's new, that's fine. I'm coming up there to the new thing. To the new thing. Going in. Oh, that's not new. We said epilogue. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna add that thing in there. That's fine. Okay, no screenshots. Nothing else. Yeah. Guess we just have to. Oh, what's this about?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Yeah.
But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday.
That's a big
Which
concern.
would you go with?
Probably Happy Birthday Sunday. Happy 12th birthday, Stepneys. Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Right. Okay, cool. Everything's got that now. How many step-nieces are in this place?
Maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Okay, that's the infinite hall. Right, time to leave. If you want to see the Stanley Parable 2, I don't know when it's coming out. Don't ask.
This was made about 20 years ago.
This version came out in 2021. The hell are these people?
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yeah. It's on my head. It's pretty cool. The fuck is this all about? There are no screenshots, so no screenshots, guys.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment.
Family married a lot
I'll
of
arrange
ladies.
these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay.
Just Stanley
Are you
Parable
ready?
2 is gonna get a
Here it
game
is.
before
I
GTA
give
6.
you The Stanley Parable 2.
Cool.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's.
I go back in the hole.
Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Can I go back in the
Who am I
hole?
kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of
Yeah,
the
can we get more
first
holes?
game.
That's
I
what we
wanted
need.
fans to love it, No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need
If
the
you're new around
structure
here,
and the
guys, and you
gameplay
like
of the
all this
original.
content, please hit
Wait,
like, subscribe,
maybe that's it.
do
I
bad
can
self.
take the original Stanley Parable and simply,
And
well,
if you don't
insert
like
a few
it,
of
still
my new
subscribe.
features into it.
I like
With
pain,
respect,
apparently.
with care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
And if you're on Twitch, use your
Because
Twitch
it
Prime
would,
if you
it
have
would
it.
need a
It really helps the
really
channel.
tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh, okay. Apparently we're going to play Stanley Parable 2, guys. Oh, wow. Look at this. The settings are there. Ooh, the credits. Ooh. We get Stanley Parable 2 before GTA 6. Oh, we need to go back to Lego. Oh, yeah, we need to go back to Lego.
This is the story of a man named...
Yeah, skip. The balloons. Whoa.
All of his co-workers were gone.
How many
What
12th
could it mean?
birthdays does a
Stanley
step
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. We must have met Mr. Memo for this many... The bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
He must hold the bucket because it's important. Damn. That's a bucket. Alright, where are we going now? What the heck was going on there? Cheat on me with that bucket. I see you.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. I forgot one PC, damn it. Okay.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Nope.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
Oh no, it
You
wants
can
the
feel
bucket.
That, can't you? The aura of jealousy.
No.
It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
No, it doesn't. My bucket.
I can feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
No.
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
This is my Wilson.
Don't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I'd never.
Yeah, wow.
Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket, as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Yeah, and think about what you did.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Wait a second. Ooh. Hey, look, an achievement. I can't get it because it's in the front.
Found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Right, okay. This is like a nice one. To be rich is a crime, to commit crimes isn't it? it rich. Wildlife would be to have to pick just one. Right. Guys, my favorite part thing. What? They can't let me do my favorite thing. Damn it. Wondering if Stanley
Stepping into
Parable
his
3
manager's
comes.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Bucket was the bad guy.
Bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh, I want to get a timeout from the narrator. Hey, look! Before
Another
that.
miniature Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
Mini stands.
Oh, what about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Probably before GTA 6. Oh yeah, easily. Stanley Parable 3 before GTA 6.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
Oh, okay.
It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
The bucket.
Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Oh. Okay.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that
Went this way this time.
Mind control. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a
That's fine.
violent
It's a
death.
type of escape.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Obviously, we're not going to get a
At this
violent death,
point,
man.
Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each
That's
of them.
fine. Oh, hey, look. Yeah, I saw it. Oh, flying! Woo! He didn't die. Oh, yeah, anyway. Ah. That's awkward.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he
jump
sort
off
of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a
Wait, do you want to
bucket
jump
everywhere.
off shit? You want to
Farewell,
get smelly
Stanley.
shoes?
Oh well, awkward.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
What the hell?
as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly
We've got
into
another
enormous
narrator.
metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came
Wasn't
to
one
an end
enough for you?
as it was crushed
Apparently not.
violently to death.
Oh. Okay. Probably we're not dead. The Stanley
It was
Parable.
a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Right, this is a whole epilogue about the bucket. Are you serious? Welcome you to the grand exhibit. You're studying the pristine knowledge, much like a bucket itself. Right? Okay. What on earth is this game?
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that
Oh,
blinded
sure
him?
you wouldn't like a
Can
bucket?
you see that the
Yeah.
bucket is far more noble than
got
Stanley
a
will
bucket?
ever be in his short life?
We're doing a 2-for-1 now, bucket sale. And also, you get Black Friday.
Yeah, it's Black Friday, guys. Remember, buckets are everywhere. So if you can find a decent bucket or your Amazon warehouse, that would be good. Now, while I very quickly go collect my food and a drink to maintain this stream to the optimal profession that I can, I want you to look at this picture of 25 buckets and think about what you've done with your life to get this far. And to
That's 250, 256, 257,
right,
258,
I'll be back in a minute.
I've got
Remember,
down
the buckets
260,
are always watching. You're not afraid of a bucket. You should be.
262, 263. I think that's or just hiding behind the other one. Yeah, I think we're about up to 264. Nope, 265.
Well, have you all thought about your buckets? Have you all thought about the buckets? Each bucket that you've ever used in your life. Have you? Because
We've got it to 360.
360.
Yeah, we wasn't sure whether it was 361 or 2 because some of the buckets seem to be hiding.
Some of the buckets seem to be hiding. How many buckets did you find?
So there you go. You can have a quick count if you want to check my maths.
So we've got over on YouTube, over on Twitch, we have 360. YouTube, like, we need an answer from you guys at some point. To be fair, I lost count to my vision sets. All right, let's move on.
Let's blame him, actually.
Bucket. What the The stress bucket and analogy. It's actually a very good analogy. If you ever work in corporate, that makes perfect sense. What's this?
Everyone's stressed with a bucket.
We're having a cave drawing. Oh, we know the buckets predate the existence of mankind. We do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the buckets.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one.
Oh,
It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
The hell? Ah. Hey, it's the infinite hole. I wonder where I'm going. Oh, I can't. Oh, I've got to take the bucket with me. Oh, this is a...
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this
Oh, we're time
terrible
traveling
wrong.
now.
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world.
This
a
is
new
getting
vision.
confusing. Why was it the bucket is going through machine stops? Oh god. Quick question for the people who joined this watching on the stream. Why are you watching this? I need a poll, a survey.
Stanley
What the
had
hell's
never seen
gone
the
on?
office this bright.
Because it's the worst thing you've ever put out.
It was. He hoped
And someone
very
has to
much
watch
that
it to
was.
keep you going.
Yeah. Wait, apparently it's really
I
bright.
think I'd rather watch paint dry.
Hey, look, it's the bucket.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of
got
comfort
painting
rushed
drying.
over him.
Apparently. Alright, what computers did we miss? We made sure we got all the computers off. Personal achievement. Right. I know what I want to do. Let's go right.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I don't want to go
Stanley
correct.
had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was.
Oh,
Had the bucket turned
it's a
out
great
to be
one.
correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes.
There's
Stanley
coffee,
thought to himself.
but it's not
Yes,
plugged
perhaps
in.
It truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
All hail the bucket. All hail the bucket. Hey, bucket, can you see? Oh, what's the time?
Truly, being here with the bucket was a grand adventure. Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right, then walking to the lounge, then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Nah.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Yeah.
No, said the bucket.
Don't go to
Oh, the
meeting
bucket
room.
is the
Go
last
somewhere
sentient.
else. The cargo lift, yes. Good,
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Oh, is there?
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was
Yeah, we don't
saved.
question the bucket,
It
guys.
should have alarmed him, of course,
Yeah.
because buckets can't talk.
It
But
can.
Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
This is my response to the survey. I'm watching, to be fair. I'm watching this because we're
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
It's not dark. Oh, that's dark. Okay. Ooh.
Watching it because the board
Now
out the
pick up the
screen.
phone.
Said the bucket.
No, I'm not
Pick up
picking the phone. I'm unplugging it.
Oh, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders?
Yes.
Stanley, I was joking.
I wasn't.
Obviously, the bucket
I've no
isn't
idea why I'm
talking to
watching
you
this
and
video.
telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a
Buckets
joke.
can
Don't you get
talk.
the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A
Buckets are
talking
real.
Bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
Oh, wait, we're watching an instructional video again.
What is comedic
Oh,
timing?
yeah!
What is comedic
Right, remember, guys, make sure we know about
How does
this.
it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively
Yeah,
silence your
it's
political
important, guys.
enemies? And more importantly, can it
Hope
be
you're
taught in
taking
its
notes. There will be a
entirety
test at
within
the
90
end.
seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did
It
it while
says, man
standing
from
50
Monty,
to
he
80
say yes.
centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with
Well,
one
what
of
if you
your
have a
arms
thing
raised
nowadays?
straight upward
Fair
at a 15-degree angle from your body.
It'd
These
be
are
hard
the
for him to say
optimal
yes if he's
conditions
gone
for
bankrupt.
good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name.
Okay,
Next,
R.O.B.
provide a brief synopsis of the joke,
Okay.
including the
Be
specific times at which
right
the
now.
recipient of the joke will
I'm
laugh,
moving on.
and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the
Okay.
entire
Like an
joke
ape in a
in
suit,
no more than 18
swinging off a
seconds
vine.
and no less than 13 and a half,
Uh,
pausing
uh,
only
uh.
for bathroom breaks when necessary.
Yeah.
When the joke has concluded, it is customary to
Looks
inform
better.
your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny."
I'm Dunny with the
Let's practice
funny.
screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm Dunny with the funny.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to
It's
grow
important,
older as a
guys. It's
comedian.
important. I need to
An
leave these
effective
surveys
survey
handed
should
in.
be no less than 10 pages long and
Yeah.
should include the same question reprinted several times.
Yeah.
Just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention
Yeah.
and not simply filling in answers at random.
Hey, you better not be
And
doing
that's
that.
all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, with each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threatened our very
What the
existence
hell?
and to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles.
Wait, is this a
All of us must be
Helldivers
prepared to
2
give our lives to this noble
thing?
cause, just as our children must do
Yes.
after us, and their
We
children
can write
after
anything
them.
on the survey, yeah,
Godspeed,
sure.
and may Earth reign supreme.
What the hell is this? There's a Helldivers 2
Hey,
advert.
goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter.
What the
I think
hell?
the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with
I
that
don't
in
know, but I
mind,
think the
I
bucket's
believe
got the right
only way
idea.
forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
I'm writing chicken butt all over the survey. Wait, can I just go back in here? Do I not have to leave? This game is so strange. Look, they've got guardrails up. You don't trust the bucket.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll
You're
be in
this again.
stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king
Buckets
of
are
comedy.
real, guys.
That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Okay. Can I just stay in the room though? That'd be cool. Can I just stay in here? Alright, no. Just stay in the room. They want me in a room. No way, Rob. I don't know. Hey, take a sip. I'll utilize some fucking safely.
Here we go. You ready? When
Okay.
Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
I'm dyslexic. I go this way. Oh, hey, look. It's a door.
What? We're back at the phone already? No. What's going on? There was supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit, which culminates in this.
Oh, wait, Robert, then no.
Now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the 2 doors room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy.
No.
I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think...
Not the instructional video again. No.
That instructional video again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my...
Oh, God's sake.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
What about I just don't do anything? What about we just don't do anything? Just chill.
Yeah.
Eventually, he's just gonna lose. Ah!
What? We're back at the phone already? No.
No, I didn't like that.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Definitely the room on the right.
What? We're back at the phone already? No.
He doesn't like it again.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Go on, we'll behave this time.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video?
No.
I think this was all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all
Hang on the broom closet.
your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on.
Well, that's your fault, mate.
You couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Okay.
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other...
He doesn't like me doing it, so he put me in the room again.
Yes. Well, let me try that again.
Oh, no.
I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are.
Oh, God.
No? Still not... Is it the delivery?
I wonder where banana is.
Pale with shame. Pale with shame. Pale... What's another word to describe
No, if he's not feeling well, he's probably having to lie down or something.
Mental. I think I saw him playing guitar. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional
Who the hell's Leroy?
videos. Let's see.
Just don't choke on the food drop. I'm trying not to, man. Trying not to. Well, it's good to see that these are still here.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Meeting today, figurine finders committee. Ooh. But the bucket must
The
come.
confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Okay. Remember, kids, always bring your own
That's
bucket
just
with
in case you get short.
you. Yeah.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
You can pee in a bucket.
The door
Yeah.
on his left.
Alright. Mission stars. Ooh, what's this? There'll be a reward for finding them all. Ooh. Trust the completionist instinct. Why is it in blood? Hold on a minute. A large room, lots of boxes, stairs, something to do with stairs, somewhere both red and blue. Is this some kind of game? Must be a point to this. Gotta collect them all. Hey, there's Pokemon. Stop killing yourself. I want them so much. I want to go home. There'll be a cleaning of the walk alive. Who are you? The hell? Warehouse access plan. Produce one plan to allow easy access. Construct a bridge to allow collection. Retrieve Chris's remains from the warehouse floor. What the fuck? Oh, he said good luck. I wasn't paying attention. God's sake. Oh. Okay. Let's try and make sure we take our notes of where we're gonna find them, guys.
What was written on the wall?
Apparently I need to trust the completionist instinct inside me. Why would they just tell us something will happen? This investigation, this room, they feel pointless. Oh, okay, right. Well, let's just go. Oh.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants.
Oh, it wants the bucket again.
You can
No.
feel that,
Meow.
can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as
My
clear as
bucket.
day. This broom closet. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat the boss up with this bucket. Right, we went in there last time. Let's go in my favorite area of the entire map. The lift. Alright guys, if you are not able to afford a vibrator, then I'm going to let you know. This is an easy way for you to be able to touch the bucket, if you want to know what I mean. Yeah, going for a sweet 20 quid, this is how you can do it. He sings to you as well while you're doing it. What can you expect for that type of session? Alright.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would,
Okay.
and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable.
What the hell?
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
Oh, did I not?
Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 28.
This is still the keypad number.
But Stanley
Can't
guessed the
access.
correct code by sheer
Yeah.
luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Okay. Pressed up.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Really, the bucket is the main mastermind for the whole time.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with
Is this room
television
bigger?
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I think it's just a room.
Yeah. The biggest room of all the rooms with the room.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen
That-
anything like this,
that's
and it very
ladder.
nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Still confuses me though, there's one that says pirate up there. You know what they are hiding. Exactly. Fairy godparents, that's exactly what they're hiding.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter, his one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Wait, what? You know what? They're hiding 2 pesos. Oh,
But
the
here was the
pesos, man.
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content.
Right.
Walking,
Can I get
eating,
through
working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
Okay.
Two best...
Turn it off. Just because the bucket told us to do it.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Probably not.
Yes,
Oh, for God's sake.
they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate.
Okay.
Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
What?
True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd live together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support.
It's halfway
Wait,
through. You didn't
what
miss.
was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley thought.
Okay. See you later,
Very
Vision.
soon now, he was
See you
about
later,
to find
Vision.
out.
Okay. I think I know what I want to try for our last one. Potentially last for a minute. Or I don't know. Do more.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe all these are. The bucket is back. Emotional support bucket.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
It's fine.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was.
Yeah.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was
Probably.
this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley
Looks
thought
good.
to himself. Yes, perhaps.
Rich,
it
what do you think of this
truly
meeting
was.
room? I don't think it's
How
very
insightful
wheelchair
the bucket
accessible.
turned out to
We should
be.
see them. What do you think?
Not really, no.
This is a
I think
failure.
My wheelchair could get up that step.
Truly,
This is a
even
failure
the
in
bucket
workplace
was a
design,
grand
and I
adventure.
think we should sit.
Stanley reflected on all
Yeah,
they'd
how are
been
you gonna
through
get to your
together.
desk? You know what I mean?
Walking through
It's
the
not
door on
happening.
the right, then walking to the lounge.
I don't mind.
Then arriving
Means
at the
I don't
lounge.
have
What a
to,
thrilling journey. The bucket
work.
was-
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's very true.
Perhaps this was where the bucket felt most true.
I think the
at
bucket
home.
does feel at
Here
home.
in the employee lounge. Perhaps it's the only place a bucket can even feel at home.
You know what? Maybe.
But finally, the bucket was done being in the lounge, and they took the first open door on their
Yep.
left to get back to business. No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the
How have I
cargo
not
lift.
noticed this before? The cargo lift goes up. We know we can jump. Wait, we can go this way. We've just never
Good,
realised.
said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Don't know.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed
I died.
him, but Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Right, let's try that again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Yeah. Want to go this way?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct
No,
way to
I
the
know it's
meeting
not the
room.
way, but we're going this
Stanley
way.
had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
No.
Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Yeah.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room.
Actually,
Go
should we see what the
somewhere
bucket
else.
says?
The cargo lift, yes.
I want to go that
Good,
way.
said the bucket.
I do.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
I want to find out what the bucket
Stanley
wants me
did
to
not
do.
question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course,
Kill
because
Bill.
buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Yeah.
In here, said the bucket. Go into this dark room over here. Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Okay.
Now pick up the phone, said the bucket. Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Ooh. Okay. Can't see
This
anything.
is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his
Okay.
bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Nice house. The beige pages. Are the buckets on that? Hi. That's only to me your bucket.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Take me home with you.
Lately,
Okay.
I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object.
Jazz music.
I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Buckets.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen
Yeah.
to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it would ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different
yeah, that's
location.
what buckets
That's
do.
it. It doesn't do anything.
Delete. Now, what do you think leaks more, plastic or metal?
Metal, probably. Don't listen to the loud man. Go home for us. Okay.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket.
Man, I had a
Once upon
bad
a
time
it
in
was
high
me
school.
he
That's
took
why.
orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Don't say that about my bucket. We did a whole exam on buckets. I'll press it. No, you're hurt anyone you like except for me.
It's
Oh
sad.
no.
I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket.
I think this is
sort
probably a
of
very good
shiny bucket.
good analogy for an abusive
Well, I'll give it this. The
relationship.
bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Remember, kids, the Stanley Parable teaches you about all sorts of things, like how buckets are life, apparently.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Right.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. I
No,
feel some
it's
need
the
to
real
point out the
bucket.
ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket.
I wonder if it's called the bucket list.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm having feelings.
Oh.
The bucket. No.
Oh.
no.
We're gonna do something to the
Why do I
bucket.
want to be with the bucket?
Guys,
Yeah,
this is
what
gonna
the
be
bucket
worse
has
than
to
my
say,
my
do
time with
anything
my
it
Murphy.
asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I
Right.
had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to
I
me.
forgot,
Give me
man.
the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
Close your eyes. Why am I closing my eyes for? Good God. Go back to where you standing. Oh wow. It's gonna be what? Yeah, this is an analogy for an abusive relationship. If you're watching this and you are experiencing those sorts of things and thinking, yeah, it's an abusive relationship, there are charities out there and talk to people. Yeah, get you out of that scenario. The fuck am I
All
doing?
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
But the bucket was here.
Bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off Stanley clutched the bucket.
Bucket
tightly
was
to
here
his chest
first.
and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge...
I'm waiting
was
for the
simply
bucket to
best
hand me a
to be.
nuke.
And
That's
here
what
it
I'm waiting
was.
for.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the
Vader.
meeting room. No, said the bucket. Don't
Jack.
go to the
Just
meeting
made it
room. Go somewhere
12
else.
times more
The cargo
difficult
lift,
for
yeah.
me.
Good, said the bucket. Now
Hey,
ride the
around
lift
the
all the way
12
to the
times
top.
more difficult
There's something up there I
scenarios.
need you to do. Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
Well,
It
we
should
do
have
now.
alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley
No,
chose not
buckets
to
can
think about this
talk.
obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Oh, that's because I jumped down. Didn't realise I wasn't on there. Haha. Danger everywhere. Ooh. What's this place?
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says,
Where?
no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
You're a
I suppose that
bucket.
would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have
Oh my
dire
God, are we gonna have to watch
consequences on
another
the entire
tutorial?
rest of the game, if not addressed quickly and
What
properly.
bucket is?
So
Yeah.
much of the impact of the story is dependent
Ah.
on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Okay. Am I going back to it? Am I going for it? Oh, I've got to do it. I've got to do a work seminar on
Now
buckets.
then, I'm going to run
Hey,
you
Rob,
through
just let you
some
know
tests
that car
and
don't have an
errors,
MOT.
And you'll tell me
Ah,
whether
shit,
or not
man.
the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This
Yeah,
should
have you?
prove
Yeah, I
everything
deleted
you
the
ever
comment
need to
on
know
on it.
about
I
what
did, but
is
somebody
or
put a
is
comment
not
saying
a bucket.
don't post anywhere
Okay,
this
let's be
AI
honest.
trash. And then their channel was completely Roblox.
Is this
I was like,
Nah, man, I gotta agree with him though.
nah.
Yeah, this completely AI game is absolutely terrible, man.
incorrect? It is a hologram.
I
of a
can't
bucket,
believe you'd support
not
it.
an actual
How dare you?
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll
have
play
you-
zombies.
Well, have you been doing your bucket test?
Fuck does that mean?
There's buckets,
Correct.
banana.
It is a three.
got a bucket.
Oh,
recreation of a bucket, not an
I don't know. I
actual
don't think that's a
bucket.
bucket. I don't think that's a bucket.
All right, hold on. There's another bucket coming up. Wait, what? Can I? Oh, okay.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
No. Apparently, it's a bucket.
This is a bucket.
Wait.
Man, bucket fakes are getting so like realistic, man. I can't tell anymore.
Item
Oh, it's a
4.
tractor.
Is this a bucket?
Yes, that's a bucket.
I think that's a bucket. That could be a bucket.
That was a bucket,
This is
man.
a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did
What
you
are you
manage to screw it up?
hallucinating?
Absolutely
This game is
incredible.
amazing.
Let's just move on to the next one.
Are you just pissing off the narrator?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hey, look, it's a
Is this
bucket. Yes, it's a bucket.
What the fuck is this?
It
about?
actually is a bucket. Let's go. Because technically, it can hold liquids.
Anything can hold liquid if it has 3 walls.
Is this a bucket?
No, that's
And a
not a
bottle.
bucket. That's not a bucket.
Trick question.
No,
Both.
it's a fucking
Gotcha.
bucket. Not a chance.
Shit.
Both?
How's
Nah.
it both?
Item.
Nah,
Hold on, I can't
fuck
find
that.
the next one. Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
Okay. There was a bucket there the whole
Yes.
time.
Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't
Wait,
a bucket,
nothing isn't
that
a bucket,
makes it
guys.
sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which
Everything's
of
a
course is
bucket.
not true.
Yeah.
Is that what you think? Answer
Yeah.
me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe
Wow.
everything is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it
It's
out.
confused.
I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I
Exactly.
a bucket?
Yes.
Stanley, I can't keep doing
You're a
this.
bucket as
I'm
well.
losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm
Wait.
going to erase all
It's gonna raise the buckets. No.
Okay, here we go.
No, don't erase the bucket. I love the bucket.
What happened? Is everything gone?
Are you a bucket?
Why didn't
I am a
you
Am I a
disappear?
bucket?
Wait, everything
Everything was a
disappeared.
bucket. Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket
We're all
either.
buckets
Oh, this is
internally. Once you
wonderful
open
news.
it, I'll give us a
We're
hole
not
to
buckets.
open.
Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game.
I know.
So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Yay, the
And
buckets
we'll
can be
know
back.
that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what
Oh, I
that
forgot to change my
information might
weapon.
do to a
Oops.
person. All right, here we go.
Alright, remember guys, everything is a bucket. If you don't know it's a bucket, it's actually a bucket. 3 hours of buckets, guys. 3 hours of
All of his
buckets.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know, but
Stanley
this is...
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, we're gonna look.
Robots to the left of me, robots to the right.
Here I am. There's
Here I
a
am.
bucket.
Stuck
Yeah.
in the middle with you.
Right, we're gonna leave the... Oh! There was a guy who moved then. There's a guy who moved! We weren't supposed to see it, but he was there. I'm gonna leave the bucket this time. It feels sad, but I'm gonna leave it. So I've
Stanley
got something I
came
want
to
to
a
do.
set of two
I'm
open
try. I
doors.
want
This
to
was
try
not
that
the
door
correct way
again.
to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Fuck this
It was
lounge.
okay.
It's not wheelchair accessible.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, fuck that door. Fuck this door as well.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Yes.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I don't have any
I'm
feet.
not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really?
Yeah.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero
Yeah.
consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad
Yes.
to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something
You said no
beautiful.
buckets.
Look,
Uh-huh.
let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Wait, we got red
Give me a
and
chance.
blue doors.
Now,
Look, it's
listen,
collectible.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines.
Collectible
I have torn Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think,
My
Stan?
God.
What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1?
The Stanleys.
Sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
That's what we want it to be. The Stanleys. Alright, I'm going for the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you
Nope.
misunderstood.
I'm going for the blue door.
Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly.
No.
Stanley
I'm going for the blue door.
walked through the... All right, fine.
I
Go
like
ahead,
blue.
Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies
Yeah.
at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Oh, okay, fuck
see,
you.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map.
Have you not?
Because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
What's that?
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Why'd you
Was
keep it in
worth
the game?
ruining the
Is this
entire
what
story I had
what's
written
been
out
going on with COD for the
specifically
250
you?
gig update?
Do you not think I put
Is it
lot
just a
of
bunch
time
of
to
blank
that?
rooms like
I did.
this?
And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
Yeah.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yeah, vehicles.
Skill
Yeah,
trees?
skill trees.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Oh, okay.
There we go. A third option.
A third
This
option.
already feels leaps ahead of where we were
Ooh.
before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking
Nah.
for some real critical
I can only
feedback
rate if it's a
here.
bucket or not at this point.
Yeah, it's a bucket. It's a
Oh,
bucket.
of course. A 3.
See, in my
Really?
place,
Maybe
these
next
3 in
time
the
you
middle, they
can
tell you
form an
not to
actual
do.
opinion,
They tell you to do a
know?
5 or a
Any
1.
level of critical thinking or
That is a
engagement
bad
with your
company, I'm not gonna
surroundings?
lie.
Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes.
That's a terrible thing to do.
Wonderful.
I'm not going to say anything
Yeah,
about them until
based
I'm
on the
past
data from
my...
your previous playthrough, I've compiled
No,
a
that's
version.
terrible. You're not. No, they
Perfectly
should
candid.
not be allowed
I
to do
think
that.
I've knocked it out of the park with this
And
one.
they don't... They
Let's
class
take a look.
2, 3, and 4 as neutral. They do. Ah, the
No.
Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Ooh. Good old Neil is offline. Skid is offline. Nicholas is offline. Hodgkin. Mr. Hayes? Who the fuck are these guys? Did you know that 21.3% of players skipped into the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% of players... Why am I at that bomb? How long does it take you to get the correct door? Complete against the list to prove. Oh my god, I'm going third door. I'm
Now,
mentally
would you
destroyed.
say that competitive leaderboard?
All right,
helped you
everybody.
feel
You can only feel
motivated to
strongly
keep
one
walking
way or
through
the other.
doors?
You can't feel
Again,
anything like,
honest
oh, it was
answers,
slightly
please.
good. No, you can't do that.
Literally, just to give you a bit of context, in my place, so you have 1 to 10, to 2 through 9 is classed as neutral.
For the love of God, that is terrible.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new
Oh, he's got a
game
new
I've been
game
working
for us to work
and
on.
Now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Sure,
You
I'm
wouldn't mind
down.
taking a look at it, would you?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Of course.
In this game,
What the fuck?
the player crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
Dying Light
Meaningful game,
1 with all the
all
DLC
about
for
the
$4?
desperation and
Fuck
tedium
yeah, I'll
of
take that.
endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world
Been
would
wanting to play
really
Dying Light
take
1 again.
notice. But
I
of
haven't
course,
played Dying
the
Light 1.
message of the game only becomes
fun.
clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Ah.
So why don't you give it
Whole
4
lot of
hours
kill
of
shit,
play
ask
to make
questions
sure
later
it's
type.
effective. Be sure to keep notes
Banana,
on
what do you
your
think of this new
experience.
game?
Rubber.
What are you supposed to do?
I've got to prevent the baby from getting in trouble.
Wow.
You're not getting in the fire. That's not getting in the fire. Oh, I got the fire. Alright, okay. Wow. Oh, you thought I was going to let it get in
You'll
there.
only learn by getting burned.
Exactly, that's why it's
Yeah.
going in the fire now.
You heartless bastard.
I'm a heartless
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's
all.
the latter, then I don't know what to do.
Who put the
I'm
baby there
completely
in the
out of
first place?
ideas.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can't think of a single
Exactly.
thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try.
They
I'm
should
out.
be-
I'm
yeah.
out. I'm done.
He's
It's
done.
It's
over.
up to social
Thank you for
services.
playing. Your
Yeah.
input was extremely
Like, that's not your
valuable.
fault.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey,
You have no
since my game was
responsibility
so
over that
awful,
baby.
Why don't we play someone else's game?
Oh, we've got
Just
to play
easy
someone else's
pay.
game now, guys.
Let's see. What do we have here?
What? They're going to put you in front of the fire.
Yeah,
We've got to
probably.
save you.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Alright, hold on. Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh,
Aha! Fascinating.
wait, we're in
What do you think this
Firewatch.
game is about, Stanley?
What the
What's our
hell?
backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you,
Oh, right.
and up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be. What a fascinating venture into the experience
Okay.
of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even
I
more.
remember doing that.
Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Look, trees, plants, a truck from Alaska, books. There's National Forest of Wyoming. Okay, where are we going? Look at that, guys. Isn't this better than being in an office? Look at the fire.
No.
Like, can you not smell the freshly
Oh no.
pooped?
No, it can't be.
Poop.
Yeah? You said no, it can't
is.
be.
It's an open world
Yeah,
game.
open
Good
world.
God, quickly, block it off.
Oh, he's blocking things off. Oh.
Thank goodness, Stanley, what a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around, no right or
Go
wrong
up to
directions,
the top,
no path
jump
to
off,
follow. You can just
and
go
you should
from
have enough
any-
glide to ratio to full
Thank
ratio.
heavens we avoided
Get
it.
over the top of
Out
it.
the woods now, Stanley.
God.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Oh, he's finding another game
Preferably
for us now,
something with
guys.
walls. Something with nice, big,
Shooting Helldivers.
and some
Yeah,
muscle walls.
dude, did you not see we had a Helldivers propaganda video?
Okay, I think
I did
this
not.
We did, it was about the books. Fuck. Oh, I'm in Rocket League now? What the hell?
See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any
Yeah.
possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Alright, I gotta restart my console because it's not loading anything.
Okay.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports
This
ball?
reminds me of the
Stanley,
Truman
I
Show.
think it's
It
sports
feels
ball.
like
Oh,
it.
what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Oh, the flag's different. Ah. Yeah. Go on. Good lord.
Are you doing
That's
it?
your
Are you
goal.
winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my
What is it?
miserable little story that I
I
worked
can go
so
back
hard
on.
on?
I can go through.
What are you doing?
Don't know what I'm doing. I just fell into an endless void. A beta. Alpha testing.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
Ah.
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
How
Just
am I?
fell through the ceiling.
Dead. Okay then. Okay, we fell. Ah. We're in a. Is this in a pond? Or what the hell are we in?
In the office building, but
Ah.
looks like it's been for a riot.
This it looks like what happens when you don't get your quarter 4 check-in done. Tires of the office just go. Oh look, there's some lights there. There's some audio things there. The heck is this game? Hey, look, what's this? Okay.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
No.
Learn the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
What would you use the mechanist lair
I can
for?
wait.
Still trying to figure that out for me.
Yeah, I know you were talking about it the other night.
Probably like a storage area. Or like a contraptions workshop, probably. Oh, I'm back here again. Okay.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his
I
hand.
did.
It
Oh,
was only
I've got a
matter of time
mansion
before
now.
he found the
Oh,
others,
very nice.
wherever
Oh,
they
yeah, I haven't
were.
done anything more on that.
Just
I
a
need to
matter
go.
of time.
Okay, we're not going to worry about the bucket. The bucket is fine. What's doing there?
Yeah, I've got a mansion up by Cambridge police station.
Oh, very good.
A big mansion.
Big mansion. Ooh.
When Stanley came to a set of
27
two open
bedrooms.
doors, he entered the
Very
door on his
nice.
left.
And a bloody big downstairs.
How do we find them? I can't get in the bloody closet again.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Wait a second. No. I'm walking downstairs. Don't need to listen to you. You ain't the boss of me. Hey, look. It's another one.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler Anmarines.
The Figler
Very soon,
Anmarines.
You'll collect
What
the
the
last
hell
one,
is this
and
one?
then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anmarines. None of us can.
Alrighty then.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility
What are you
of facing his
oh
boss,
no, I'm in the
admitting he
suicide
had left
option.
His post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such
Don't
a
do it,
competitive
you're only a
economy,
young
why
man.
had he taken that risk?
Well, quite an
Well,
old man.
Because he
but
believed
Quite old.
everyone
We won't
had
go
left.
there.
Yeah.
His boss would think he was crazy.
You're past your prime
And
now.
then something occurred
Yeah.
to Stanley.
It's all downhill
he
from
thought to
here.
himself,
Yeah.
Maybe I am crazy.
Well,
All of my
downhill for me for
co-workers
a long
blinking
time, but there you
mysteriously
go.
out
That's how
of
I feel.
existence in a
Wow.
single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see
Still
his
can't see my feet.
when he looked down? Why did doors close
Hold on, guys. You re-invite Banana.
automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself.
There you go.
This is
We've
all
re-invited
too
Banana.
strange. This can't be real. and at last he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Oh, we're dreaming
he
again.
yelled.
Cool.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
Maybe I should have done this with the bucket.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
I'm floating.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too.
A car.
Surely,
The car.
if he could just...
Escape.
Yeah, maybe I
He
can
would
actually.
prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
I can get through.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin. The
I don't
pulse
have.
of the
Wait, what am I
mattress on his
feeling if
back,
I don't have a blanket on my
the
skin?
fresh air of a
Yeah,
world
asking for a
outside
friend.
this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
Right.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Apparently, I'm not okay.
Stanley began screaming.
Ah!
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
And Stanley shot himself in the face with an AK-47.
This is the story of a woman named
All I
Mariella.
can say, isn't he bloody lucky?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got
dear.
dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting
Why
to
someone
think
looking at
this,
you sleep
and
on
in
the
a certain
floor?
way,
Because I
seeing
jumped off
this
a
man
building,
made her feel
apparently.
better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career.
That's
and by
not in their
extension,
owner's
the rest of
manual.
her life.
Apparently not.
She had no time for this. So
But that
it
was the end of the
only a
Stanley
moment
Parable.
that she stood
So if you've enjoyed
staring
watching,
down at the
I'm
bed,
really surprised.
and then she turned and
If
went.
you
Am I?
if you want to see more of the crazy scenarios for like the Stanley Parable, please hit your like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to end the stream there. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for coming out. Peace out.
Well, hopefully not in the next one of these.
Yeah. They're Stanley Parables for life, though, guys. Remember, buckets are real. They will take over your life.